Hi, welcome to your web admin panel. I'm Belton and I will be taking you on this short tutorial video to get you started with the panel as to how you can set up your menus, manage your financials, and of course, whatever thing you would like to or need to do to manage your restaurant properly and be successful as a vendor on the Reeyo platform. So this right here is, the login page. What you have to do first is to put in the login credentials that we sent earlier. So the email, password. I will just insert the password right now. Login. And there you have it. So what you see right here is the web version of the panel. This doesn't mean that the app is useless. You have to use the app as well in conjunction with this panel. So what this gives you is another place to look at your performance. So you see orders delivered, excuse me, order spending, your earnings will be right here. Right now the figures are 00 because this is just a demo profile, right? And yeah, so this just gives you another way to look at things in case you're not within your operating zone, someone else is with the app, so you can just log in here and see how things are going if you're not currently on seat, if I may say. So the first thing we advise our partners to do is to change their password for the sake of security. So we give you login credentials to gain access, but the very first thing you have to do is change your password. Put your own preferred password, one that you can remember, one that you designed, right? So to do that, click the top right hand here, menu, and then go to the profile area. Click on change password. So you want to fill in the old password, the one that we already gave you. I will just fill my own right quick. You put in the new password that you would like to use. You re-enter that password again for authentication. You want to make sure that they match, right? Passwords must match, and then you click on update. So this means my password, they don't match, right? So I have to redo that again. Okay, now it's good. The passwords, they do match. The new one and the re-enter new passwords, they must match. So click on update. And you see right there, password successfully changed, right? And it would log you out, requiring you to log in again with the new password, correct? So we just log in again. I cannot stress it enough. It is very important to change your password, guys. All right, we have that done. The next thing to do, very important, is to update your profile, right? So same top right menu, go to the profile icon, go to my profile. There are things here that have already been predefined by our system when creating your account. However, there are a few things that you would like to change. So you see your restaurant name, and then you can find here the owner name would be there, email, contact number. Excuse me for that. So to start editing your profile, if you find that the address is wrong, you can go ahead and change that. Mistakes could be made, but hopefully not. Minimum order amount, you would want to put a minimum amount for your orders. Is it 1000? Is it 500 francs, the least cost of your food items? We want to put that in. This, you can put it if you understand the cost for two persons, right? So, but most times I would prefer for you to ignore that, as it would complicate the sales process. This is mostly for store location restaurants. The next thing, average processing time. So how long does it take on average for you to prepare a meal? So when you receive the order, how long does it take for you to prepare it and have it ready for delivery? That's the average processing time. So it's measured in minutes. Here it's at 25 minutes. If it's not correct, you would have to change that. Let's say it's 20 minutes. Okay, good. License number not to be messed with, and then time slots now. So on average, how, time slots is the interval within which you are available to take the next order, right? So this feature just helps for you not to get bogged down with having to process too many orders at the same time. Okay, so we would always have to put that. We always default by default is the minimum time, but if you feel that it's not enough for you, you can always change that. The delivery types that we offer. Okay, so there is pickup, there's delivery. So pickup in the sense that the person who ordered the food can come and pick it up from your restaurant or from your home if you're an independent chef. And delivery, of course, our delivery partners will pick it up and handle the entire delivery process. So if you offer both, you just click on both. But if you offer either of them, you can select that as well. Phone number for support. You should add a phone number for support in case the delivery rider has an issue or there is an issue with a food that you were supposed to deliver. We have to reach out to you. So you need to put in a support number there, right? Very important. And now your image. So this will be like the cover photo for your store. You can always change that. If you click on the X, you can delete that and then upload whatever picture you want to upload. But most importantly, at the end of all that, you want to click on update to update all the changes that you have made. When you see vendor successfully updated, then you know it is done completely. Okay, so now we go back to the dashboard, and that is just about it for the setup. We've successfully gone through the most important things: setting up your profile and getting things ready. The next thing to do is to set up your operation time. To do that, you have to click on the operating time. So what you see here are the different days that you could possibly be available to taking orders, right? So there's delivery time and there's takeaway time as well. So for people who are offering the takeaway option, such that people that order food from your food business can actually come and pick it up from where you're operating, maybe from your home or from your store or restaurant, if they are not choosing to take the delivery option. But let's start by setting up the delivery option. So if you're working on Mondays and you're offering 24 hours, so it would default, by default all the days will be on. But when you're not working, a day where you're not taking orders, what you do is click on off. So if I turn all this off, it therefore means that on these days within the app, customers will see that you're not available to take orders. So what you want to do is to set your ideal working days and the hours as well, right? So let's say we're working on Monday from if you look at this right here, the first green button is the status. So what's your status on that day? Are you operating or not? If you're not operating at all on that day entirely, you'd have to switch it off. If you're operating on Monday, you put it on. And the next row we see is 24 hours. If you're operating 24 hours on that day, so the entire day your business is open to take orders, you leave it on. If you're not open entirely for 24 hours, to say that you're you're only operating within a couple of hours, right? You will turn this off, and what would happen is it will allow you to put your start time. When do you start taking orders? Let's say you start at 11, let's say 5 p.m., for example. You start at 5 p.m. and then your close time, you have to select, let's say, what is this only? So let's say you're starting at 11 a.m. We'll select 11 a.m., or rather that's it's gone to 10 a.m. We really apologize that the panel is not optimized for mobile, right? It rather works well if you have a PC. You open this on a PC, it'll be very easy to navigate around. But we want people to be able to do it from their mobile phones as well, for those that cannot access doing this with a PC. So the next thing you want to do is choose a close time. Let's say you're closing at 4:30 p.m., for example. Okay, so starts at open time 10 a.m. and close time 4:30 p.m. And that's just it. You would have to do that for the other days. Let's say on Tuesday as well. If you're open on Tuesday, leave the first button on. If you have specific times when you start taking orders on that day, you turn 24 hours off. So you see that this button on this row here is for 24 hours operation. So if you're not operating 24 hours, you turn it off and select the specific time when you start, you know, taking orders. So 12 p.m. there, and then close time. You want to really scroll for it to go on the other side. Close time, let's say 4:45 p.m., right? And when you finish doing that, what you want to do, on let's say on Sunday you're not working as well, you turn it off. Let's say Friday you're not working as well, you turn it off. What you want to do then is click update, and it shows that operation times updated, correct? And that is about it for your working hours. You can play around it however you want to. And also, if you operate within multiple hours, so you have maybe a morning and evening sessions, right? You can go to, let's say we are on, this is Tuesday, for example. We've said that in the morning we'll start by 12 midday to about 4:45 p.m. Let's say we also have a night session. We can also add another session here. Okay, let's say for the second session we operate let's say from 7 p.m. We operate from 7 p.m. to maybe 10:30 p.m., right? And that's it. So we have two opening sessions we were working, right? So similarly, it could be maybe breakfast time, 8 a.m. to about 12 midday, and then lunchtime maybe 2 p.m. to about 5 p.m., right? But what you want to always do is click update to save the changes that you have made. And that's just it for updating your working hours. And this will be synchronized with the app each time people visit your store within hours that you are not operational. It will show that you can't, customers will not be able to place an order from your store within those times that you're not operational. It will be there clearly. However, when you're operating, it will show clearly that you are active and taking orders. So this is very important for you to get right. If you don't set the timings right, you might not receive orders when you think you're receiving orders. Similarly, you will set up the same thing for your takeaway time. So if you're offering both delivery and takeaway within the same times that you work, so the times that you set on delivery will be the same times that you should set for takeaway. All right. So that's just it. Going forward, let's get back to the dashboard area. So the next thing to do is to add your food menu, of course. The interesting part. So top right hand menu again, go to catalog, and then right here what you see is there is a different category for the menus. There is the menu, and then there is where you can add the food item. So to avoid any complications and to just go straight to the point, you click on add menu, right? The second add button, add menu. So let's say our traditional menu, or say Cameroon dishes, right? Cameroon dishes. I hope that was spelled right. We want to add an image for that menu. Let's just go to my phone, add an image, upload, click save, right? And then you want to choose if it's active or inactive. Similarly, later you can come and just deactivate that menu here. So you want to decide within which time this particular menu is on offer. So within which time it's ready for people to order from. Okay. So you can choose a date. Okay. Otherwise, if you have no specific date for this particular menu, you want it available like round the clock, whole day, you leave it at whole day. Okay. And I will show you later how you can turn this thing off, right? So you click on submit. Okay, so basically that's all you do. Let's add another menu. Sorry about that, guys. Another menu. Let's say grill, right? So you order some grill items. Grill. Let's add an image to that. And one more important thing, we are emphasizing that you use only your own pictures. So pictures that you took with your own phone. If you must use pictures from the internet, it should be stock pictures. So pictures without any copyright, or you don't go and take pictures from some other person's stuff. Otherwise, there might be legal issues. So just to avoid that, use your own pictures or only use stock photos from the internet. Click save. The image will pop up, and then yeah, submit. And there you have it. So what we can do now is to add food items under each of these menus right here, right? Add food items. So let's go, scroll down, click on add. Now this is the form for you to fill to add a food item. Let's say we're adding achu, right? Achu. I hope that spelling is right. The quantity. Let's say we have just 12 plates of achu for that each day. You can always come back here to change this. It doesn't, it's not a one-time thing. It's flexible. So now the pricing, right? Let's say it's 2000. And one thing I want you to understand is that the platform charges an 18.5% commission for every single food item that is delivered from your restaurant, through the app. 18.5%. So once you're putting in your price for each food item, you have to take that into consideration, just so you have, the right value of money in your hand. And then if you're offering a packaging charge, so if for that food to go out, you're charging for the packaging. Some people offer free packaging, however. If it's free, you can just put zero. So if it's you don't charge for packaging, you just put zero, right? But if you're charging, you put the amount of the packaging, 300, 500, however. And remember, we would also regulate that at some point. So tax now. Tax is, what would attract people to that food item when they're seeing it within the app. And if that food item appears within a special offering of the day, right? So there's predefined tags within the system. We can put hot, okay? If it's just ready, off the fire, stuff like that. So you can add as many tags as you want. Or is it special for today? Is it Monday special or traditional special? Whatever tag just that applies there, you can just put it. And then a description for the food item. What can I write? Made with served with assorted meat. People love actually assorted meat. Okay, so this undefined, you can always just leave it. Okay, so this is in a case where you want to maybe put the description in English and French. So if you want to, so that people in both languages will find it easy to, walk through around your menu, you can add here in French. Okay, so this same in French here. Similarly, like you saw here, here rather, you can add the name as well. If tarot they call it in French, you can add that as well, so that both French and English people don't find it difficult, right? So daily quantity reset is default on. What this means is that, for example, if at the end of today, out of 12 dishes, sorry, out of 12 dishes you sold just 10, 2 is left. Okay, by tomorrow, if this is turned on, it will automatically reset to 12. Okay, but if you turn it off, and tomorrow the system will automatically understand that there is only 2 dishes left. So once the 2 dishes are ordered, it will block that particular food item because it understands that you no longer have stock for it. Okay, so you want to put that to reset. Okay, and you can always change that, like I said. So you click on add and close. When you click on add and close, it means you're adding this menu and then you're closing it. If you click on add and continue, it means you're adding it and then you continue to upload some other food item, right? So let's click on add and close. Now you see it there, right? So once you have that done, what you want to do is you want to add a picture to that particular food item. And to do that, you just click on the picture icon, just tap, and then add a picture, right? Add picture from your library, of course. You can add multiple pictures, right? What we advise is that add multiple pictures for your food item so that customers will be able to see that meal from different angles and how it is served or presented. Probably a picture of how it's packaged, a picture of it maybe in a plate. It just depends on, if you can find the best pictures for someone to be able to see what they will be getting it doesn't matter. But like we said, if you're going to use pictures from the internet, it should be stock photos, okay? You should add at least 2 pictures, but not more than 3 pictures. At least 2 pictures, not more than 3. What you will do next is click on save, bottom right, save. You just wait for that image to populate, and then you click on upload, bottom right, upload. And there you have it. That image has been added successfully. So now you see the food item uploaded, the price, the quantity, the image all set. So when that is done, that is all you really need to do in terms of uploading your food item. So you can add multiple food items under a particular menu. We can do the same for grill. You just need to go to grill and then add, right? Just click on add, follow the same process to add something, a food item on the grill. And that's how you just have to do it. And basically, you know, we're done here. So what I want to do now is show you how that looks like on the user app. Excuse my voice. I want to show you how that looks like on the side of the user app. But besides that, that's really how you can go ahead to set up your restaurant panel. And each time you want to add a new food item that you're offering, you would have to do it similarly like this. And if you want to remove anyone, it's just easy. You can always just go on there and delete it. For example, if I click here, I can delete, right? Just delete. Or if so, the menu at the top right here, just click and delete. You can delete, but you don't need to delete that. You just need to put the food item off, right? Like it's not available, and that's it. So yeah, let me show you how it looks like in the main app, how customers will look at it, will see it. So I would open the app right now, loading. My apologies guys, the network is not the best. So this is it, and then you see the item, how it appears, right? And this is the customization that we had, okay? 2 fish, 500. So if you click that, you see the numbers, the total summing up there, right? So guys, that's basically how you can add stuff to your menu as your restaurant. So these are the images that we uploaded. So right now you notice that the grill area is not showing because we don't have any food item added onto it. So it really doesn't make sense for it to show up, right? So yeah. And another thing, finally, when you get into your app, this is the main user app, how it looks like, right? When you log in and you're going to use the same login that you used with the admin panel, the password that you changed, your new password, you're going to use it to log into the app. You can see there the restaurant name at the top, your email, and your profile or cover photo. Now, you notice there is a button at the top right hand corner. This button is how you go live and how you go inactive. So when I click that, you see that it's now gone dark, right? It's inactive. to show that you are offline, switch on to start receiving new orders. So when you're not available entirely, you just turn it off, right? And when you're available to start taking orders again, you just turn it on. So when it's off, the only orders that you will receive are, orders that are on schedule, orders that are not to be delivered immediately, because the app also it allows for people to place orders to be delivered at a specific date, maybe 2 days after or tomorrow at a particular time. So you click that on, and if we go down to menus, you click on menus, you see the food menus that we had added. So this is grill. It's showing red because there's no food item under it. So you can add menus like, Cameroon dishes, grill, Monday special, Tuesday special, and so on and so forth, right? And if I click there, see the different, this is the food item that is on that Cameroon dishes. So at any point in time, if a particular menu is not available or not active, you just turn it off, right? And people won't be able to order from that menu. So similarly, instead of writing Cameroon dishes or African, or you can just write Monday menu, Tuesday menu, Wednesday menu, Thursday menu, like that, right? Simple, right? So you can, instead of writing Cameroon dishes, grill, and all that, you can write Monday menu, Tuesday menu, Wednesday menu, Thursday menu, and you switch each menu on and off at a particular time, right? On the day when it's available. Similarly, if we had multiple other meals here, say achu, rice, and all that, and achu is finished or not available today, you simply turn it off, and people won't be able to order from that. Okay, very basic, simple as that. So most of the time, you will be using your main user app, this app. The panel was just for you to set things up, okay, and have another place to observe things when you're not able to use the app, okay? You'll be able to see everything from here. Really simple. Your finances will be right here for you to see how much you're earning and how much you will be able to withdraw, or how much you'll be receiving at the end of every day. So that is it, and I hope this helps. You can also edit some light information about your profile from here. You can change the number. Okay, so that is it. So as you can see, the app is very simple to use, direct, easy, and everything. So yeah, I hope this helps, and wish you enjoy the app. And if you need further assistance, you can always reach out to us via WhatsApp, and hopefully this will be some amazing experience for you, as we intend for it to be. Thank you.